JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and to share the news with someone today. Now onto the news. 2 men gunned down in Clarendon ambush. Police in Clarendon are investigating the fatal shooting of 2 men in Spring Plain District, Milk River, on Tuesday evening. The deceased have been identified as 28-year-old Janil Colligan, otherwise called Squaddy, a sound system operator of Bullard's Content, Yorktown, and the 23-year-old Patrick Thompson, otherwise called Rick, a farmer of Rensbury and Yorktown district in the parish. According to reports, around 5:30 p.m., Colligan and Thompson, who were riding separate motorcycles, had just left the river in the company of 2 women when they were ambushed along a dirt road by 2 masked gunmen. Investigators say one of the attackers confronted Thompson and was overheard saying, "Are you me come for?" before opening fire. Both men attempted to flee into a nearby farm, but the gunmen pursued them. Thompson was chased down and shot multiple times in the head and upper body, while Colligan sustained gunshot wounds to the upper body and abdomen. The 2 women managed to escape unharmed. Police who arrived on the scene found both men lying face down with gunshot wounds. They were taken to the Mapen Hospital, where they were pronounced dead. Law enforcement is appealing to anyone with information to contact the 4 Parts Police at 876-987-0429 or Crimestop at 311. Elderly cyclist fatally crushed by a truck near Hero Circle. Our morning routine, carried out faithfully for more than 4 decades, ended in tragedy on Wednesday when 73-year-old Victor McCullough of Almontown was fatally struck by a trailer truck near Hero Circle in Kingston. Reports that McCullough was transporting water on his bicycle, was crossing the busy intersection across from Crab Circle opposite the Ministry of Education when he was hit and crushed by the truck. Eyewitnesses said onlookers frantically signaled the driver after the collision. McCullough, described as a humble and dependable figure in his community, had reportedly been making daily trips to buy water for over 40 years. His death has left residents in shock and mourning. "Me know him for over 40 years now, and it's the same routine every day. He ride out to go buy water," one neighbor said, visibly shaken by the news. His landlord, Veronica, recalls seeing him just before the incident. "Me not even get to talk to him, but just see him ride out," she said, holding back tears. Police say the investigation into the incident is ongoing. Bus carrying students overturns in Dublin Castle. Several people, including 8 students and a bus driver, were injured on Tuesday afternoon when a bus overturned along the Dublin Castle Road in St. Andrew. Preliminary reports indicate that around 3:15 p.m., a white Toyota is transporting students from St. Martin de Porres Primary School and the Louis Bennett Coverley Primary School developed mechanical problems while navigating the roadway. According to investigators, the driver first heard a bubbling sound before the vehicle stalled. He reportedly evacuated the students and managed to restart the bus. However, after reloading the passengers and attempting to drive off, the bus stalled a second time, rolled backward down the hill, mounted an embankment and overturned. The driver sustained burns to his hands and neck, as well as a suspected broken arm, while 8 students suffered various injuries. Police officers assisted in transporting the injured to the University Hospital of the West Indies, where they received treatment. Investigations into the crash are ongoing. AK-47 rifle seized in St. James, man arrested. Police in St. James seized an AK-47 assault rifle and ammunition during an operation in Farm Hill District, Rose Heights, on Tuesday afternoon. Reports from the Mount Salem police are that between 4:30 p.m. and 7 p.m., lawmen conducted a search of a property occupied by a man. During the search, an AK-47 rifle fitted with a magazine containing one 7.62 round was reportedly found in his possession. The man was taken into custody. His identity has been withheld as investigations continue. Machete-wielding man fatally shot by police in Mapen. A man believed to be mentally ill was fatally shot by the police on Tuesday morning in Mapen, Clarendon. According to reports, shortly after 11 a.m., a police team was on patrol near Stoke and Bermondsey Street when they saw the man behaving violently while armed with a machete. According to the police, as they approached, the man attacked one of the officers. He was shot, injured, and later pronounced dead at the Mapen Hospital. The Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom has since launched a probe into the incident. Residents said the man had been seen early in the town chasing pedestrians and making threats while wielding the machete.
He used to say sucks. I don't care. When I time in my dad did sick, that's one day time in Europe. And dep on the road I do him at one. In the rasta but he get mad after that. Yeah, with happy and I check people with it. So me say, you know, so I'm going to take away, cut this, take away from them. Every time you go down there, you go take it away. Should I do it, no?
Wanted man captured in St. Andrew, gun seized. A man wanted in connection with a recent robbery has been captured by the St. Andrew Central Police, who also seized a gun and ammunition during the operation. Reports from the Halfway Tree Police are that about 2:45 p.m. on Monday, September 22, lawmen conducted a targeted operation along South Camp Road, St. Andrew. The suspect was spotted, accosted, and searched. Police say a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 14 rounds was found in his possession. The man was taken into custody and is expected to face several charges. His identity has been withheld pending further investigations. Law enforcement officials note that the arrest and seizure are part of ongoing efforts to dismantle criminal networks linked to robberies across the corporate area. Clarendon man charged with wife's murder remanded until November 6. The Clarendon man charged with the murder of his wife and the destruction of their home by fire was remanded when he appeared in the Clarendon Parish Court on Tuesday. 39-year-old Anne Williams, otherwise called Bartel, is accused of killing 33-year-old Sashane Williams during a domestic dispute on April 18 Cupid District, Frankfield. He is facing charges of murder and arson. When the matter was mentioned in court, prosecutors indicated that the case file remains incomplete. Williams, who has been represented by attorney O'Dane Marston, is scheduled to return to court on November 6 for a committal hearing. According to investigators, the couple was at home with their children when an argument escalated into a violent confrontation. Williams allegedly used a knife to inflict multiple stab wounds on his wife before setting their house on fire with her inside. JUTC expands Rural Express service to Ochireas, Negril and Mapen. The Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC is set to expand its Rural Express service on October 1, 2025 with new intercity routes linking Kingston directly to Ochireas, Negril and Mapen. The state-run bus company also confirmed that a Port Antonio route will be introduced shortly after the rollout. This follows early expansions to Montego Bay and Mandeville, with the Mandeville service already in operation since July. To mark the milestone, JUTC will offer introductory fares of $2,000 per trip on long-haul routes, while the Mapen service will cost $1,500 per trip. According to the company, the expansion is aimed at providing Jamaicans with a safer, more affordable, and more comfortable alternative to existing travel options. Managing Director Owen Ellington said the move represents a transformative step in public transportation. The JUTC is committed to connecting communities across Jamaica in a way that is reliable, affordable, and comfortable. These new rural express routes open opportunities for people to travel with ease, whether to work, school, family, or leisure, while enjoying a service they can depend on. Our mission is simple: to keep Jamaica moving safely and efficiently, one ride at a time. The new service will feature premium seating and direct connections between Kingston and major towns, targeting commuters, students, families, and the tourists alike. As part of the launch, JUTC will roll out a nationwide awareness campaign under the theme JUTC Rural Express, connecting people with comfort you can afford. The campaign will spotlight the social, cultural, and tourism benefits of wider rural connectivity. The company says the expansion strengthens its role in national development while redefining long-distance public transportation in Jamaica. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.